It's time.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Mom and Me Live. I'm Denise.
And I'm Leon.
I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Woodstock, Ontario, Canada,
And I'm a little helper.
also known as Chief Chuckles. Got it.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. And so this week we are getting ready for celebrations. Mom's got a birthday coming up in a couple days.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So we are definitely getting excited for that. And tonight, Mom made a request for a scrapbook page, and on our newsletter that comes out where you vote on what you would like the stamp set of the month to be featured. You voted. Thank you for your votes. Make sure if you get my newsletter, you're voting on which stamp set you want for April. But for March, we are going to feature a stamp set and a dies. So it's a bundle and it's called Filled with Love. Nope, Filled with Fun. I want to do love all the time. Filled with fun. So we will get ready in a few minutes to do that.
Goes on that thing.
Thank you. Mom's just giving me more stamps to add back to it. Whoopsie. Don't want that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is, I have to show it to you. Hold on. Side by side. And this, upside down. I'm really making a tease. This is the Filled with Fun stamp set. And then we'll show you the dies and how we set those up so that you can see what they all do. So, being that this is filled with fun, so, Mom.
Yes.
With it being filled with fun, I sent out a Facebook post yesterday to say Mama and me are going live. And this stamp set features a wagon. And so I said something to the effect of, if you could fill a wagon with anything you wanted, what would you fill the wagon with? And what did you say?
Well, now that you're mentioning it, I would fill it with a lot of sweet things.
Oh, now sweet. But what did you answer on our Facebook group?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Oh, you said a special person.
Oh, a special person.
A very special person. And there's multiple answers, so I'll get your sweets and your other answers because I've got lots of things I'd fill wagons with if I could fill wagons. And your niece Laura, I don't know if you saw, she commented back to you.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble again, folks. Oh dear.
So it doesn't just means you weren't on Facebook all day long. That's okay.
Yeah, but I'm busy doing housework.
Wow. Okay, you can come over and do mine anytime.
Oh, boy, I said no. I'll take a rain check.
Oh, I think you've said that before. It's a really long rain check. Don't those come with expiry dates?
Well, no, I'll have to think that one out. Okay.
All right. Okay. So, anyways, your niece responded, and she is like, yeah, she agrees with you because she remembers back when she went out west to visit her nephews, and she had a lot of fun pulling them in the wagon.
Oh,
yeah. And so it is a good answer. And I agree too, because I remember one of my fondest memories when my boys were young. So we're talking years ago. And when we did have this type of old fashioned wagon, now they have special,
I know,
fancy wagons now, but with seats and seat belts and everything. The
whole thing, yeah.
But back in the day, I remember we had a nice wagon. And it was a little Tykes wagon, it was called actually. And we took the boys and my daughter, we took them to Ontario Place for fireworks. Because at that time, there used to be Ontario Place, which doesn't exist anymore. And there used to be in the summertime excellent fireworks shows.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember people were just in awe because they saw us pulling these little kids around in this little wagon, and we brought a blanket for them for during the fireworks, and they could fall asleep in the wagon because it gets late at night for the fireworks. And it was just perfect. So I agree too, a special person.
Special people, yeah.
But so tell us, everybody, what would you put in a wagon? What would be in your wagon? And so, and then you were saying lots of sweets. Yeah, what kind of sweets would you fill a wagon with?
Candy.
Candy.
Yeah. Chocolate candy.
When I was thinking about this too, I'm like, oh, loads of coffee. Like, fill my wagon with loads of coffee, loads of craft supplies.
Oh, that I can believe. Okay. All right.
I can think of all kinds of things
I bet you could.
to fill my wagon with.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is a fun set. I'm going to show it to you again. It comes with a couple of things that you can add into your wagon, like flowers. That would be very cool. Like, I know that I wish I was a good gardener, but whenever you go to those gardening centers, they give you a wagon.
Yeah, that you
can fill.
Yeah.
So this would be a great stamp set. Like, sometimes when you first look at it, you might think, oh, this stamp set, is for little kids and that. But it's not, because you do go to gardening centers and get flowers, and this would make a great wagon for on a card or a scrapbook page with gardening center stuff. There is birthday cakes and presents that you can put on in the wagon with a flag. So that's pretty cool in this set. So in this set, I'm going to show you in the color so you can see. Thanks, Mom stamped this earlier for us. So you can see there's some sentiments in this one. Celebrating someone special. My little teddy bear. Let me get him moved out of the way. He's in the way. Let's see if I can move him. There we go. So celebrating someone special.
I'm going to make sure I don't get in the way. She gets rid of it.
I don't know. I don't want to get rid of you.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good.
You make my heart bloom. Sending loads of happiness. So those are the sentiments that are in this stamp set. Then there is the little flags, which are very cool. You can do some decorating with that. The flowers, which you could use at the bottom of a page, or you could use on a page. You could use in the wagon. Lots of different uses for the flowers. The presents flag and the birthday cake. And again, you could cut that apart and just use a couple of things. You could just use presents. The bottom of the wagon. And then there's some wheels, some little confetti pieces. Oh, that's kind of hard to see the confetti, but little confetti just to decorate up your card. A balloon and a heart and wheels. And pardon my nails. We need to get our nails done. All right. So that is the stamp set. And then the dies cut several things out. So the dies will cut. This is where we were going to have something to pull this up higher.
Oh,
let me just hold on 1 second. See if I can find something to bring this up a bit. Just so you guys can see better.
Yeah. So it's more noticeable.
Yeah. Okay, so for the dies, there is the little gate for safety gate for on top of the wagon. There is once you stamp out the wagon, there is the piece for the wagon. There is the gifts. So once you stamp out the gifts, this will cut them out perfectly. This die shape is for the flowers. Right here. Okay. So again, it cuts, you'll stamp the flowers and then cut them out and it'll go on there nicely. The die, you have a die that's for a heart. There's a die for inside the wheels. There is a handle to pull the wagon. There's the large wheels, 2 large wheels, and see the other pieces, they were oh, you can't see that. The large wheels, and these little pieces would be the inside part of the wheels. And of course you do them in different colors so they show, and I will show you that in a moment. And that's not all. The balloon, you can cut that out. There's triangles that will cut out, so you can do little banners with the triangles. There is the little banner itself, so you can cut that out. That's another balloon. So there's a whole bunch of dies that go with this set. In fact, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's the string for the balloon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's 15 dies with this. Was that my, can I see that? Let's see if I was right. I counted them. Let's check the packaging.
Well, that's the package for this.
Oh, that's that one. Oh. I wonder what I did with my, oh, maybe right here. Filled with fun dies. Instead of 14. Sorry, 14. I must have counted one twice. And I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay. Ooh. You. All right. You're not in the camera. Oh, you went away on us. Okay. Let's see if I don't think I can make that. Yeah, that makes that too small. Just looking at what how I can shift this. Just playing, guys, playing. All right. So those are the dies. Let's make a scrapbook page with our stamp set and dies. So what we're going to start with, this color here that we stamped the wagon with is called Sweet Sorbet. So that is one of the in colors. And it is actually, it's actually going to retire this year. So it's going to be sad in a couple of months.
Okay.
Yeah, the end of, well, less than 2 months, I guess.
How come the pretty colors they seem to get rid of?
They always just bring new colors in. The idea of the in colors is that these are what's in trend in the stores for fashion.
Oh, I see.
And so they're trying to be, the in colors are trying to be in style.
Oh my.
I know.
I must go get a top that color.
I'm going to just move our
If
dies.
it's going out, then it'll be old fashioned right off the bat.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I like this color. It's very similar. You could use red as well. It's very similar to red. It may look even red on the camera. Okay, so this is a 12 by 12 piece. You can get it in 8.5 by 11 or 12 by 12. So we're going to see if we can fit this all on the camera today. This is a 12 by 12, and we're going to actually do I like doing 2-page layout, but we'll start with a 1-page layout for now. And we are going to use a few.
Picked that up good.
What?
I'd have had that all screwed up.
Oh, because it's trying to do it very carefully. Okay. So, oh, the paper I used tonight. So this is the thing, and I think I've mentioned this before, is just because this paper is called Be Mine. And you might think, oh, it's Valentine's-y, but paper has two sides and you can change it up and everything. And this is beautiful paper, gorgeous paper. So it's called Be Mine. It's in the January to April mini. You get a pack of this paper. It's $17 and it's 12 by 12. So we're going to use a couple of patterns out of here. We're going to use, so I cut them down. So we're going to use, I want to do this and not lose my layout. I have it laid out here, but not in, okay, we'll see what we can do here. Let's see if I can do this.
Oh boy.
Well, let's see what happens here. It might be a totally different design than what I had laid out a minute ago. All right. Best laid plans. Okay. All right. I have my phone where I've took a picture of my layout that's not glued down.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we are going to start and with about 2/3 of the way along, 2/3 of the paper. This is a piece out of that paper. See, it's got big bees on the back, yellow plaid on the front, and this piece is 1.5 by 11 inches. 1.5 by 11. Did you find my sponge dauber? Yes, you did. Thank you. You were about to get up. You forgot you did.
Oh boy, that don't surprise
I
me.
saw it right there. So I'm just taking some black ink and my dauber. You could do brown, dark brown, anything. And I'm just going around the edges of this paper, daubering the edges just slightly. It just, I don't know what it does. Brings out the yellow more maybe, gives it more focus. I'm not sure. I like the look of it. That's what it does. It gives me something that I like the look of. So we're going to dauber that all the way around. All right, this is exciting to watch, isn't it? All right, if you guys want to play along, we're starting with a 12 by 12 piece of red or sweet sorbet, whatever cardstock you have, and cut your one. You're gonna have 3 pieces of design, 3 different patterns of designer series paper. So this is 11 by 1.5 inch, and I'm going to take my glue, move my ink pad, and we're going to glue that down. You could use a tape runner, snail, whatever you want, just a light adhesive. It's just light designer series paper. It does not need a heavy duty adhesive. And like I said, not just random. I'm not measuring, but if I were to measure for those people who like measurements, then it is at 1, 2, 3, 3.25 inch in from the right side, and it's 11 inches, so it's a 1/2 inch in from the bottom and a 1/2 inch in from the top. So yeah, this is where I don't know if I can. I need to try and get it in all in. I need a wide angle camera, I think, to do scrapbook pages.
They're a bit bigger.
They're bigger. So, but you can see that's how that looks. Okay. All right. One piece. Just about 20 more to go. Okay. Then we're going to take a piece of the next piece of pattern paper, which is going to be this red flowers. It has the small bees on the back. This piece is a 2-inch by 10-inch piece. 2-inch by 10-inch. I'm going to dauber the edges with my black ink again. Remember, we are going to use the filled with fun bundle on the scrapbook page. Two by 11. Two by 10. Sorry. 2" by 10". And this is gonna come in about a 1/2 inch on my yellow piece and centered. So that leaves a little bit at the top, a little bit at the bottom. And we're gonna glue that down. Okay. So already our page is taking shape. You can see that it's just layered. It's looking very pretty. Okay. I can't tip it. I was going to say if I tip that camera, but no.
Yeah. That's about right. Okay.
I know it's right, but it's just not quite showing the whole 12 by 12 because it's a big piece of paper. Okay, next piece is a 3" by, this was 1110. This is a 3 by 9. Okay, so we're just going down in size. And guess what we're going to do? I'm sure you can guess. We're going to dauber it again. This one is the bees. And it has the bees with the heart, but I just think they're cute. It doesn't really say Valentine's. It's just cute. Cutie cute. Just a cute background. I remember one time when Larissa, my daughter, was in the wagon and we were pulling her along and she was eating an apple. And next thing you know, she was crying because a bee was after her apple. And she didn't want to let go of the apple. So you know what happened? Yep, she got stung. We were still saying to her, drop the apple so the bee will go with the apple.
She wasn't going to let that go.
She wasn't going to let that go. All right. My phone went to sleep on me. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around and then it will turn around for you guys when it's done. I have to glue it this way. So glue. So I have 3 pieces of pattern paper on this layout. And the same, if you want to do a 2-page layout, the same 3 pieces, the exact same measurements, would get cut for the other side. And I just about did that upside down. I know it's upside down for you guys right now, but it wasn't upside down for me. Then I'll turn it around so you can see. So this is what it's looking like so far. It looks like nothing so far. It will come together, don't worry. Okay, so then for this, we have a 4x6 piece of paper. And for this we added another die set because we used the mini, oh, that's not going to show them what it is. We used the mini alphabet die. This is an awesome die. And what we did was we used it and cut it out 3 times. We cut out one with, see, I would do this so you can see it. One with the Sweet Sorbet color. One with the Daffodil Delight color, which is the color yellow that goes with this. And one time with black. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make the title of that. So Mom has cut these out and given us a pattern.
W-A-G, well, don't put them on right. You got them wrong.
Oh, yeah, no, well, I know how to spell wagon.
Well, I know that, but yeah, I had to.
W-A-G. Oops.
Not bad.
Not bad. Oh, thank you. I got a not bad, people. Wagon. I have to glue them down yet. And then wishes. Can I have wishes? Well, I'll glue that down first. How about that?
Okay,
You
good.
want me to glue that first? Okay. All right. So this is on a 4x6 white, which we're just using as our title. We're going to go wagon. And I'm calling it wagon wishes because I am going to journal all the different things that I would wish for in my wagon. But like I said, you could do a layout with all kinds of different things with the special people in your life, and you would choose a title that you might like wagon, like riding in our wagon, or, wheelie good time, wheeling down the road. What were you saying, Mom? You had a couple. What titles? Wagon.
Wishes.
Yep, wishes. And now I think what we're going to do, though, is we're going to stamp just for fun. We're going to stamp a banner, because that'll be fun, in the corner of this. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll look great if we stamp that right there. And we'll stamp that in our red, in our sweet sorbet. So I'm going to take this off of here for a moment and just bring our other piece back so we can work on our title for a moment. This is a long one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just because scrapbook pages do, they're about 4 times the size of a card. So they can take a while. I think I just put my sleeve in the ink. So I was saying to Mom earlier, just a reminder, if you're using the photopolymer stamp, which is photopolymer are the clear stamps.
And you want the pad?
I've got it in my hand.
So
because I have mine. You have yours. I have mine. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm using a foam pad to stamp, which will give it some cushion. I'm going to use the ink pad, but it's very important that with the ink, you tap, 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 tap. You can tap as many times as you want. Just don't push down into your ink pad.
I got in trouble tonight, girls.
Uh-oh. And then, but when you can push hard is once you've inked it all up and you go to your paper, then you can push down hard and you'll get a beautiful banner. And then what we'll do is we'll wash that stamp, and then we'll use it again. We will. Okay, Mom will. Oh, man. Mom will. And then we're going to use the Daffodil Delight ink pad. No, I want the stamp on there. I'm using it.
Sorry, madam. I'm a little too helpful.
We're going to use it again. So the nice thing about, and we'll just put a scrap underneath there. The nice thing about this stamp, the photopolymer, is you can manipulate them. So with this one, I can do it on the paper first. I want this one to come like that. So I'm going to put it down and then pick it up with my stamp. Then I'm going to take it to my ink pad, tap, 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 tap. Lots of tapping. I want lots of good ink on there. I'm using the scrap paper underneath because it's going to go off slightly. And I'm going to off center this one. And do another banner at the top. Okay. So isn't that cute? All right, we're going to do the wagon on that side. And then we're going to do, okay, this time we can clean and put it away. And then I'm going to do the balloon. Well, actually, I might do the heart because the wagon wishes. Yeah, why don't I do the heart?
So don't forget to put the wishes on or you run out of space.
Okay, you want me to put the wishes on? Okay. Okay, let's
That'd
put
be
the
good.
wishes on. I
S
S
H
H
E
E
S.
S. Okay. Wagon wishes. All right. Wagon wishes.
Now you can do what you like.
Whew. It is warm in here. All right, here we go. I'm dressed for outside. Ooh. As Mom wishes, we are going to put our wishes on here. Wagon wishes. And I can tell just, oops. Wagon wishes. So we have a stamp a stack, stamp 12 cards for birthdays coming up. There's still time to register. Make 12 cards, costs $40. It's an all-day thing. You bring your own lunch. It's in Ayr, Ontario. It's going to be a lot of fun. Right, Mom?
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah. And this way you'll have all, you get, there's 4 designs and you make 3 of each. That way that's why it's called Stamp a Stack of cards. Okay, this is what we look like so far. And we're going to, just using the same stamp set again, other than the dies, we use the stamp set. The alphabet dies, we use the stamp set. We're going to do the balloon.
Oh, the balloon?
The balloon. I want to do a balloon. Where's the stamp set? There it is. Okay. Oh no, I said I was going to do a heart, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you did mention that.
I did mention that. All right, we'll do a heart stamp. All right, heart. We just need a small block. I don't know where the small block is gone, so we'll use this block and be careful. Again, we're just tap, 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 tap. And we're just going to give a couple of hearts. I like it. I like it, like it, like it.
Very good.
Okay, so we have a title. All right, now I'm going to go back to our page and show what's next. So this, where did my, this keeps going to sleep. Okay, we're going to glue this down. Actually, I might pop the title up. Probably won't because I don't see any dimensionals on the table. Oh, they're right behind there. I see them. But we're going to glue it down because now I glued it. I'm gluing it down. I glued it. All right. So this is going, yep, close to the edge of the paper. So we're going to have, whoopsie. All right. So we've got our wagon wishes. Okay. All right. Next step is I have a couple of 3x4s, which would be for your photos. So one would go here. I'll glue that down. So there's 3x4s on this one that you could use for, it's a nice photo size. You can cut your 4x6s down to 3x4. Or if you wanted to with this layout, what you could have done was use the 3x4 as your title piece and done a 4x6 and two 3x4 photos. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to put this 3x4. And remember, this is just white because it's our pictures. You're going to put a picture here. Okay. And it's going to go right all the way over. Oh, into this one. It's going to go here. Okay, and then one more 3x4, just gluing, and then I would add my photos to this after, and this one is going to go to this side. So 3x4, so you can see it's really coming together now. Okay, now we're going to add a couple more things in. So I have a 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch square, and on that one I'm going to put on that one I'm going to stamp a couple of the gifts. Okay, so have you got blocks there? Okay.
Yeah, I got this.
Got that too? Okay. All right. So this one. And yes, don't worry, we're going to get a wagon on here too. It's coming. Okay. So I'm going to move this again just so I can stamp. So, and give you back to our paper. What's that, Mom?
I said, do you want the pad? That's what I was going to say.
Hey, I like being the commercial for Survivor. This is watching you during the commercials of your favorite, of their favorite show, Survivor. I'm okay with us being a commercial. Cool. All right. That's awesome. I need the roll of washi tape. Here it is. Okay. So, sorry about that. Yeah, I pushed you down. All right. This is with the stamp that has the, so I'm going to use this stamp that has the flag and the gift and the cake. But I don't want the cake. I'm just going to put the gifts in here because my wagon might be full of gifts. That might be one of the things. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the gifts because I don't want to ink those with some washi tape, which will just come off and it doesn't damage the stamp. Okay. So I just have put washi tape over top of the gift of the cake, and now the gifts and the flag are showing. So I'm going to ink this up. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, we need to do our scrap paper again though. Yeah, we don't seem to have a scrap piece out. I'll use this one, it's fine. Okay. Normally we have some grid paper, handy dandy, and black ink. So I'm going to ink this up. And yes, this whole thing is not going to fit on that yellow, but I don't want the whole stamp. I just want some of it. And I'm going to remove the washi now before I turn it over and stamp it because it's got the ink on it. Okay, and then turn it over. And yep, I'm going to do it here. Okay, so now I have a little flag and a couple of gifts. And I want to clean that one. Now we're going to I'm going to use my good old Winkastella here.
People get begged around like anything.
They get pushed around. Winkastella. And I'm going to squeeze my ink pad. And we're going to use some of that sweet sorbet and pick it up and color our flag. You could also cut, stamp another flag and do it on sweet sorbet and cut it out that way and add it. You could add words to this flag. There's lots you can do with this little flag. But we're just going to do this real quick and color it in. And I'm just going to color a couple of the gifts. And I'm going to leave the bows, the yellow, so that they can stand out. Yep. And you could take more time to do this. I'm doing this pretty quickly. And of course, with Winkastella, you won't see it on the camera, but it gives it a bit of glow. And even though one of the gifts is cut off, that's okay. It still gives the idea that the gifts are there. All right. And I'll bring our layout back. And then this little yellow square. This one I'm going to put on dimensionals. Oh, I'm tossing them again. Oh, I don't see.
You just got to quit doing that.
Well, sorry. We needed to put stuff beside us before we started. Usually we get the TV tray out to go beside. One of the things I'm sure you can relate to as a card maker, crafter, scrapbooker is no matter what size table you get given, you can still fill the whole thing.
Yes, you have no problem.
And somehow still run out of space. All right. And I shouldn't say that. That's not for everybody. Now, you know what I want to do before I put that down is I'm going to dauber the edges. As we daubered all my other pieces, we need to dauber this, and that will give it a finished look. Okay, it's on dimensionals, and it's going to pop up right there in that corner. Okay, so this is coming together, and then I used a different alphabet. This one is called Alphabet a la Mode. So Stampin' Up does have two different size alphabets. That other one was smaller, and then this one is large. And I've cut out the words, the letters, not words, the letters fun. And we're going to add that to the bottom of our page because I think that looks fun. And when you get the photos on here, sorry, I don't have photos tonight because I don't know quite what photos I'm going to put on here yet, other than to maybe find some things that I wish for. So fun. Yes. And as you can see, this first page is this. We'll put the wagon is going to go on the second page.
Whoa.
Did I drop it?
Yeah.
I'll get it, Mom. I'll get it.
Got it?
Yep. I dropped the glue. Now I picked it up.
Okay.
All right.
No harm done.
No harm, no foul. All right. So fun.
I marvel how you get that darn glue on with such thin stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is our first page of our 2-page spread. I really hope you can see that.
Now you should get it down lower.
Yeah. Oh, your tummy is grumbling. You hear that?
Not mine.
That was your stomach.
No, it ain't. You're hearing things.
Okay. All right. Well, there's a gremlin here then. Okay, second page. All right. So, like I said to you before, we have the same 3 pattern pieces that we're going to start with. Okay. All right. So here we go. We are going to start. We're just going to do it the opposite way this time. So this time we're going to start with, oops. Oh no, what have I done? There we go. Whew. I thought I lost you guys there. Start with our yellow plaid piece, and we're gonna, it's the it's the 1.5 inch by 11 inch. I forgot how big it was for a minute there. 1.5 inch by 11 inch. I'm just going to dauber it. So we won't say how old you're going to be this year unless you want to share. But what age do you think was the best birthday that you had?
Well, I think the most memorable one I had was when I reached the age in the 60s, when I had a pleasant surprise when my whole family came to Florida.
Yeah, we could never top that one.
No, I don't think you'll
We
ever
did a
will.
surprise party. She was in Florida. The entire family, which never happens. All
And some friends too, like
and friends, family, friends. There was a whole hall full of people. I managed to do a big, huge surprise party for her. But the problem was, is we also would never do it again. Not only because we couldn't top it, but because we nearly gave her a heart attack. We really were worried about her health because she was in such shock when she discovered everybody was there, including including Paul. Probably was the biggest surprise for you.
Well, I didn't even know Paul was there after quite a while. But what went through my mind was I thought, where am I going to put them all?
We had hotel rooms.
But I didn't know that. I thought, oh my gosh, where the hell are we going to put all these people? Anyway, it all worked out.
All worked out. Yeah. I don't think your place would have fit all those people. But yeah, since then we don't do surprises. We just keep it low key now, so that we don't kill her. Because that's what it felt like. All right, I'm gonna glue this yellow one down, and this time I'm coming about a third in from the left side. So I think I said 3 1/4 I did last time.
Sounds familiar.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
So that's where we're gonna put it. 3 1/4 inch. I've got the lid to the glue. Oh, there it is. It's like, where's the actual glue? So whenever I do this, I miss doing scrapbook pages. But the thing about scrapbook pages is, as you can see, I have several layouts that are done but need photos. And
They just didn't get finished. That's the problem.
Well, you got to remember to develop the pictures, right?
Yeah.
And somehow my photography skills are not the best. Not even close.
You do better than I do. I have a tendency to chop people's heads or feet off.
So I've daubered all these pieces. This is the piece that is 2 inch by 10 inch. And it's going to come in about there. And then the 3 inch by 9 inch. So the same 3 pieces on one side that were on the other side. They're such pretty pieces. All right. So we have that. And then my phone would stop going to sleep. Then for this one, we will do a photo for the 4 by 6 that's going to go here. But on this one, we're going to put a piece of this beautiful, this is gorgeous ribbon that we have. This is the black and white plaid ribbon. So it just goes perfect with this page. And I cut out the piece earlier. There it is. So we're just gonna, I won't do it again, but where did I put it? Over here. Get a glue dot ribbon. It's always good to use glue dots. They're stuck to my Wink of Stella. All right, glue dot ribbon. All right, so we're gonna take the glue dot and a glue dot. And just across the top of this, and just put the glue dot on each end, so I'll actually be able to slide my photo when I get it right underneath that. And I'm just going to put that right there and there. Okay, and then I'm going to tie with the same ribbon. I'm going to just tie a nice little bow to go on there. This, I can't tell you how, it probably won't show on the camera, but this ribbon ties beautifully. It is It looks beautiful. It's gorgeous. Give it a couple of tails. And it's going to go right there. Glue dot that bow as well. $24 in here. Woo!
You're up with the door open.
It's okay.
Yep, I don't want you to.
No, because you'll get cold. It's fine.
I
All right.
Get cold.
So this is just absolutely beautiful way to add a little spice to your photo. And we're going to, I am going to dimensional that one. We're going to dimensional that
Well,
one.
I found a good use for those dimensionals.
What was that?
Well, I went to an Easter thing, and I had to put a decoration on, and to fasten it to my shirt, you take the end roll, cut it off, and it stripped it down the top, and then put the card on, and it stayed all day. And at the top, I put on paper clips, and it worked all right.
Did you take a picture?
No.
Oh, we need to be able to see what you look like. Did they take a picture of the church?
Yes, it is.
Is that like this past week?
Yeah, Tuesday afternoon.
Yes, yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna put that there. All right, now we have another 4x6 that's gonna go in this corner, and this is the one we're gonna do our little wagon on. So we, in the interest of time, I have pre-stamped and die cut a wagon, and I am going to do the flowers on this one because I like the flowers.
I should really show this next week.
We're going to show it.
See what I did?
Yeah, you'll have to show that on you next week. Show them right.
No, I'm going to show
You
them now.
Okay, show them now.
I'm just saying that.
They haven't seen it. You can't see it yet. They didn't show it.
Oh, the card?
Well, what you did with it.
Well, you can't show it very well. You got a picture you're doing right now. It's just.
Here.
Yeah.
I'll make you highlight. I'll highlight you. Hold on. There you go.
See, girls, what I did is I wore a white top, and then I put, and I wore this, but I'm not high enough. Sample it on you. It shows up better there. And then it stayed a whole afternoon. I went at 1:30, and at 5 o'clock it was still on. And that so you can use them for other things other than crafts.
There you go. There you have it. Okay, using the flowers, and I'm going to use the black ink. Just going to move that out of the way. I guess this was ambitious to do a 2-page layout. You guys are probably
it's like
bored to tears, but if you're wanting to play it back and do a layout with us, then this is what we did. Oh, I gotta turn it back so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, hang on, I'll do the camera in a minute. Okay, I'll put that back to. All right, so I've stamped the flowers on our 4x6, and then This is the red wagon, so I'm going to put it on dimensionals. Almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Almost. All right. So we will. Oops. Oops. I'm a little low. Come up. I probably should have stamped the flowers a little higher, but it is what it is. So we've got that. We just got to put some tires on our wagon. So let's see. So these are cut out with the die. And I'll just glue those on. So just,
there.
yeah, so put your glue not on the tire itself, just on the rim. And this one on the rim. Oops, I put the glue on there. Glue on the rim. Okay, and then out of the sweet sorbet, that was out of the block, I did the tires. And then the sweet sorbet, the other die is the little insides of the tires. So they can just get glued on. Can you see what I'm doing? Probably not. See the little tires? They're so cute. Again, this is something you want to get the set so you can play with, because then you'll see how cute each piece is. So we've got a little wagon. Of course, we'll color the flowers in, and then we will oh, and see, if you didn't do the flowers, like, you could do a different wagon, because there's like you could do a wagon with the sides, but we're not going to do the sides. We're just going to do this one. This is the my flower wagon. I need a handle though. We need a handle. We need a handle. Need a handle. And we'll stamp the handle on there.
That's clean.
Well, okay, I gotta put it back in a minute. I need a block. I'm stealing the block. That's what she's.
I'll let you do.
She's letting me steal the block. I'm gonna do a black handle. You could do a red handle. You could do a yellow handle, whatever color handle you want. But we're gonna do a black handle.
Can't press down too heavy.
Oh, I know, because I'm unbalanced.
You'll flip the whole
I'll
thing.
flip the whole thing. Just because I should have done my handle first. That's the problem. So I'm being creative.
Oh, looks cute. Looks
Got a little handle on there. And then I would color my flowers in. And I'm going to do that. And there's still room for me to add some more words up there. Then I'm going to do, so I took the, my 3x4s, hold on. Yep, I took my 3x4. Okay, I'm going to glue that on. I'm going to glue this one down our wagon just so it's down. And I could add more to it. I could add, like I said, I'll probably add some journaling to that. Okay. And then I took, from the stamp set, I took where it says sending loads of happiness. And again, I covered up the sending with my washi tape, and then took a piece of black and I got the title Loads of Happiness. and I did the white embossing powder, embossed that. And so that is going to go at the bottom left, and that is on a piece of black that is 1.5 inch by 3 inch. Okay, 1.5 by 3. I'm going to put that right there at the bottom of the page. And then my 3x4s photos will go in here. One of them could be journaling, one of them could be photos. But this, as you can see, well, you can't see yet, but you'll see in a minute when I show. I'm going to put us on full and then hold it up so you can see it. So I think that will be better. Remember, the white is just holding for the photos. Okay, let me go to this and go here to here. Okay, you might even be able to do there. There, that's bigger. Okay, are you ready? You're going to hold up. Let's see what happens. You hold page number 2, and I hold page number 1.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get I don't know. Hold on. I can't. Let me make this big so I can see it. Oh. Nope. Yeah, I guess. Up higher. There we go. And slightly to my side. Okay. My side. All right. There it is. There is your 2-page layout using filled with fun. Ta-da!
That looks lovely. Yeah.
So
Very nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's it for this week. I know that was a long one, and but be sure to watch on our Facebook page where we will, in our Facebook group, we'll
I'm
post
sure
some more things.
They'll enjoy it. I'm sure. Yeah.
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 So, and if you're in Paris on Saturday, join us at the Brown Dog-Eared Cafe. We'll be sitting having coffee. Grab yourself a coffee. Come and join us. Say hi. Yeah, and hope you have a great week, and see you next Wednesday.
Bye bye.
Bye for
folks.
now.